feels like I didn't win anything. I don't believe it. You say that I'm all you need, but we slam, we cry, we scream.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm back, purple hair and all. Actually, I'm thinking about going blonde. What do y'all think? Today, just gonna take care of some stuff, but I wanted to show you we have reinvented our room. Still a work in progress, but check this out. We took out the dresser. I've still got to get 2 more little boxes for there. I'm gonna make my bed while I'm on video, y'all. And then we took out this wall and we put in another shelf. And I think I'm going to add 1 more shelf right here. I'm gonna get rid of that cart because it is empty. Right now it's just holding a fan up. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. Let me make up my bed real quick. And then I've got to be on my way. Let's see. All right.
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can get from you. Boy, I don't need that much, need that much. How can I tell you what I wanna do? I never needed you to give me things. I never needed gifts or diamond rings. All I ever need, all I ever need is here with you. There's a place where we can go, where it's all shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be
My sloth blanket. It was very cold last night, so yeah, had all the blankets out. I contemplated my electric blanket, but when you use the electric blanket too often, even as expensive as they are, they tend to blow out. And yeah, I don't want to lose my blanket. So I just use it when I'm in the living room. So how have y'all been? What have you been up to? I'm finally out of my boot. I'm out of my boot. I am almost well with the sinuses. I'm contemplating going and getting that second steroid shot from the doctor, which I got one last week. He said come back in Monday and get one. Not sure I want to do that because it gives me the hungries whenever I have a steroid shot. I get so freaking hungry for like a week. I'm just ravenous. And it doesn't matter how healthy I eat, it still makes me hungry. So I'm drinking some seltzer water. This is vintage seltzer water. Just because plain water makes me nauseous. I just don't care for it. So I drink it, but I don't like it. This beautiful bench, which I'm keeping my blankets in. With the bed made and that beautiful bench. Uh-oh. It's off a little bit, but we're not gonna nitpick today. Anyway, beautiful. And then with that, minus that, just coming together really pretty. I've got to go make some breakfast, and a friend of mine just had spine surgery, so I'm gonna go and help take care of her. So let's go make some breakfast. All right, to talk to y'all, I got to put you in the cabinet, so it's a little bit darker there. Maybe I won't be able to talk to you. I'm making a super simple egg recipe. Let me go get it. morning, puppy. It does not get any easier than this. 1 wedge of Laughing Cow cheese, 1 egg, and garlic and salt or whatever you want in it. I'm going to start by putting the Laughing Cow cheese in there in the bowl, and I'll show you what that looks like. And I'm just going to kind of mush it up a little bit so that when I add my egg, and it's hard to do this with one hand, y'all, so bear with me. Anyway, it's kind of mushed up. Now I'm going to break my egg in there. Right, just gonna break that egg up in there, and then I'm just going to scramble it up. And I'm not doing any magical nothings. Like, y'all, this is so easy. And it tastes really good. Now I'm going to add some garlic powder, just because I am a garlic and onion kind of person. Garlic powder. And a little bit of onion powder. Mix that up. So in there I've got 1 egg, Laughing Cow wedge, garlic and onion powder, and that's it. So I'm going to pop it in the microwave for 1 minute and it'll be done. And there you have it. Eat that on a hamburger bun. Usually I use sliders, but we're out. So I'm going to take half of a hamburger bun and eat that. Oh, so I am finally back home. I'm back home. I went and hung out with my friend. I got to help her out, do her laundry. Wasn't a whole lot to do over there, but she's looking really good. So I'm really excited because my friend might actually be back to normal very soon, and that is exciting. She did make me this hat because it matched my hair. Let's see, let's get in the light. Hi. So it's a really beautiful purple color and gorgeous, with this fuzzy little ball on it. So I am excited. Anyway, she made me that and I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Renee. Love it. I went by the donation station, which is a thrift store in our area. I found some little charms for my junk journal and some little cards that I just thought would be really cute to cut up and use as well. So 10 cents a piece, you know. I mean, look how cute. I love hydrangeas, so I'll definitely be using the flower on that. So a little butterfly on the back. They never have cards out, and for some reason I stopped by and they had a big box of cards and I was all excited. I had to have it. So anyway, I'm fixing to do a little journaling. So if you like that, stay tuned. Here we go. All right, here we go. I told you I wanted to work in my junk journal, and this is how everybody starts. Hello, everybody. So yeah, I'll start my junk journal. This one I just love, and I want to work in it today. I have been doing some really fun things in here. So I figured we'd take a page and just go to town, because that's basically what we do. All right. So let's find, I did this last night. Show you, I did some envelope folding and then a little embellishment. But isn't that just adorable? Some little places to put some fun ephemera. I like it. That was my practice envelope. It's not even really that good, but yeah, had some fun with it. My daughter's watercolor, I told her not to get rid of any of her scraps, that I was going to use all of them. So, let's see, where can we go? What am I feeling today? Let's see, I did that one the other day too. I have to share with y'all. There was no really rhyme or reason to it. I just like the picture. So, I am feeling, this is my daddy's page. I don't want to show you, I wrote something to my daddy, but that's my daddy. That was his. I acquired it. So, just some little things that remind me of daddy. And then I sewed this and washi taped it on the side so that it's kind of a fold out. So I can write. I wanted to write and do a bunch of stuff with it. So had a lot of fun with that. Envelope from my daughter, Doily. I think I am feeling more towards the back. This is how I scrapbook, by the way. I just do things because I'm feeling it. I think I want to do this page right here. So we're going to do something with this, and I want to do some kind of a theme geared towards some of these cards. I just found where I want to go with it. So I think I'm going to start with that. It's kind of big for the page, and I don't really want to go sideways. I just love butterflies. I think I'm going to save that for a bigger journal. Don't want to use that. Ooh, I like that. That's very pretty. These cards were gorgeous. I got very, very lucky. So we are going to use this card. And alright, so I think I'm just going to cut this out. I just really love the journaling process so much. I tend to turn on something so that I just listen to it mindlessly in the background, music or podcast, really Bobby Bones Show or other scrapbooking YouTube channels. And I just listen to it mindlessly while I create. So I love it. And I'm just cutting this out, but I don't want to mess up the art. So I'm going to try to keep y'all in the frame. But I think because of the colors, it's really going to be very pretty. And pull y'all out just a little bit in the frame. Okay, pull that frame out. Don't want to desecrate any of the heart. But at the same time, there might be some that I mess up because it's got some little divots and things. So pretty. found a painting that my dad had that I think was just junk. Somehow I acquired it thinking that he had painted it. I don't know why I thought that. Never saw my dad pick up a paintbrush in his life to paint anything. But I wasn't sure if my mom wanted it, but she just said she had enough junk. Okay, got one little divot here, which I don't think I can salvage that, so we're just gonna cut that off. I actually don't like these little divots here either. Okay. Oh, look, somebody's here. Now when I create, I just kind of figure out my centerpiece, what I want to work with, what I want to work around. Do I want to have anything that is like pieces of a puzzle? You know, I could do little pieces around it. I also acquired some of this jewelry. There were some really pretty pieces in here. So, I mean, I could do all kinds of stuff with it. Look how pretty that is. I might even wear that. That's really beautiful. Apparently, I have a thing with hearts. Because I bought a lot of heart stuff. Isn't that cute? Heart something. I think that went with... Oh, these are earrings. Hello. They're earrings, but I was thinking... Wow. I don't know how you would wear that. I guess you wear them like that. But if I take the back off and hang it, it's more of a tassel. See how that works? Anyway, they're earrings, and somebody got rid of them, and I got them for like 50 cents or something. So I can take some of the cheapy jewelry that I got. They had like a 50-cent bin, and I went to town in there. So I think I might keep this for myself. I kind of like it. So unfortunately, I'll probably keep that piece, and this piece as well, because I wanted the rope chain there. So those are pieces for me, but these are just, I thought I had to, oh yeah, little pieces that I acquired that I can cut apart and use the string on, add some stuff to it. So yeah, this I can add as junk. I don't have enough junk in my life. So I think I want to do something with a book page. I'm just going to take a page of a book. And maybe do a pocket. Maybe not. Not sure quite yet. What I want to do, because that looks like it's a little too much. Too much. So we'll save that for later. My husband got me this really pretty catalog, so I think I can probably find something in here that would be really pretty for a background. There you go. That's kind of neat. And so is that, of course. I have problems cutting things up that look like this because there's so much good stuff. I mean, how many times am I going to get to go to Amsterdam and pick up a really pretty magazine? So, that's going to go away. Now, I feel like I'm kind of stumped here. I've got a bag of ephemera. So, I'm just going to look through and see what we got going on in here. Is that from Amsterdam as well? No. No tired of that. Okay. This is actually way harder than I thought, just to do stuff on the fly. Things that maybe make me happy, may not make the next person happy. I really love these little kids. Uh-oh. Now see, that's just going to add to the charm there. This thing is so papery old that it just is not in good shape. But I think that will look really good glued on here. And maybe maybe we'll look through here and see what we got going on. I got this many years ago. These little, they're called Paper Pizzazz by Friskers. And they're just little cutouts of different things. I really like that. So we'll use that in there. I don't want to get too much junk. Like there needs to be some dark in there as well. Alright, here's where I'm leaning. And I'm hoping I have you in frame. This is and it takes me a little while to figure out what I want to put on. What needs to go where. And a lot of times I just don't have any idea until I sit down and start creating. So my stuff here and see what I have. Lately, this weather has just been making me have major headaches. I'm not able to find all my stuff. Oh, that's a bright pattern. We're gonna make it pink. Alright, so I'm starting to get this to come together. I'm going to leave that as a pocket so that I have a place to put things, and I'll make a little tag as well. So this is what I'm thinking right this minute. Or I may do that there, butterfly here, heart there, make a tag. We're just gonna go for it. We'll figure it out as we go. I don't need this big of a piece of paper. And I want to make it kind of a Swiss cheesy looking, interesting. So that makes it just a little more interesting. I'm going to ink this up. So I say with my acid-free pigment. I'm going to use the black just because it is a little different. Everybody uses brown. Come on, I'm going to be a little bit different. Alright. So let's put him at the bottom. I'm going to use my Craft Bond glue stick. Now, as you can see, I'll decide on something and then I'll change my mind. And I just kind of put things where I think they might go, and then I'll add ribbons and stamps and stickers, what have yous, because see, I've already changed my mind about where. Okay, so I've already changed my mind about where I want this to go. My camera keeps getting hot. Does anybody else have a Sony where it gets hot? I have a warranty on it, so I may have to bring it back, bring it in. The beauty of this is I have just now decided that this is going to go in here. I just really love the art of creating things, making things exciting and happy. This is textured scrapbook paper that you can pick up at Hobby Lobby. And it just has that really pretty texture, and it's got a sheen to it. I'm not sure the camera will pick it up, but it's got a real pretty sheen to it. Or you can use the other side, which is more dull. But I love that texture look. And that's going to go right there. I did say that I was going to use the heart. But I don't think I'm going to use the butterfly all the way. Or if I do, I'm going to glue it right there so that it has some wings to it. That'll be pretty. Alright, so glue this down. There's no rhyme or reason to a junk journal other than you make it your own. The beauty of the process. I love art. Love creating. This makes me happy. Let's see, I want to put it about right there. And I am going to make this a pocket. And I really need a better glue, but we'll go for this right now. This is a craft glue, it's not just a glue stick, so I'm hoping that it will hold. Let's see, when you rub that glue, that pigment ink goes everywhere, and I like that too. Okay. Alright. So this may be my little tag, but I won't do it with it just like that. I'm going to make it different. You know, this is where creating becomes fun. I'm getting out my needle and thread. And I am going to stitch this butterfly just a little bit. Maybe. Okay, alrighty, there we go. Oh, I think it's fixing to rain. So the wind is howling, literally howling outside. So I thought last night, well this morning I thought it was going to be like super cold because the wind was just like crazy howling. I might be using too big of a needle. I'm not even sure what I'm doing with this other than trying to give it a little something. And I stepped outside expecting it to be freezing, and it was one of the most beautiful days. So, can't go by the way the wind is howling. Yeah, that didn't do nothing but make a mess. Well, I was gonna scrap the butterfly. My camera keeps dying, y'all, so I may do this in like pieces, but I almost scrapped the butterfly, and then I took out some of the thin red washi tape and added that to the butterfly. The stitching did not work, but it did make a little mess there. But that'll give something for the glue to kind of hold on to. And then, like I said, it's going to be more of a tag piece. So I think that'll be really pretty. This is majorly huge, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I think I do want to ink it up a little bit. Because it is shiny, probably will not ink up too well. So we're just going to help that out. Give it a little bit of edging. I'm just taking my scissors, opening them up, and just scraping. Because I want the ink to stick to the shiny, and that pigment ink will stick to paper, but it won't stick to the shiny card stuff. So I want to scrape some of that off. Alright, now that I made a good mess, I'm only doing it on one side so you can see kind of what I'm talking about. Now see, if I put it on the shiny, it just comes right off. If I put it on here, it comes off, but it's going to stay a little bit better. I may eat my words on that, but these pigment inks are so beautiful. Look how much different that looks. Look at it looks more, it pops better than that. But I only want to do one side. Okay, so now it's coming together. I may pop that butterfly too. Let's see how it looks. It's almost like you're outlining it without having to actually do the outlining. Now I am getting some inkers. They will be coming soon, I hope. And I use a makeup sponge right now. But today, I'm going rogue. I'm using the stamp pad itself. So, I'm sure there are rules or laws or something against it, but listen to Tim Holtz talking yesterday, and he said you won't contaminate your ink pads. So, well, there you go. Well, that actually made it look a little bit better for that little piece there. So that'll just slide in there. The little bit of yellow. So I'm going to take that piece of cardstock that came off my bunny rabbit. Ew. Almost out of glue there. Hello. I didn't know those just came right out of the ink pot there, out of the tube, the lipstick tube, but apparently if you go up too far, they do. Alrighty. Now this, because it is a little bit hardier, I'm going to use this clear Scott glue. Takes a little bit longer to dry. It is double-sided, but I don't ever use that part because I haven't needed it. I was going to go get my nails done today and that did not happen. So, just going to put some glue. Glue it up really pretty. And then we will put it just like so right there. The page is really starting to come together. I have some glue dots, which I think I'll use on there. I was going to use the butterfly as a tag, and I have now changed my mind. I'm using the all-purpose glue dots. They look like this. And not sure who they're by, but glue dots. I'm just going to apply that to the middle of this butterfly right there. And that way my little butterfly can poke up. So his little wings can poke up and it make it more of a 3D business here. Now I think I'm going to use let's see. I'm going to do something with this. But I'm going to have to cut it. I want to make sure I do the least amount of cutting possible so that I preserve the string. Alrighty then. Cut the little charm off. They were asking me, or they were telling me how pretty everything was. And I said, well, it's all going to be scrapped in a journal anyway, so there you go. Let's save that for another day. Now I can put this on a tag. Close that. Now let's make a tag. We can make a tag out of. Make a tag out of something pretty. Let's see what I have. Getting that very colorful paper cardstock. Maybe if pretty color. It's all wrinkled. This probably went through the hurricane because it's pretty messed up. So I tell you what, I'm gonna make the tag out of this. Because it has some memories to it. And put this aside. Alright, so I keep trying to create and my battery keeps dying. But we're going to persevere on. I'm going to plug in this battery real quick. And then I'm going to continue. Because I finally got in a rhythm. Oh man, this house is so old. It did not come with just a massive amount of plugs. So I gotta keep plugging away. Kinda hungry now. Anyway. Hopefully y'all will be able to see now. Let's pull you in a little closer here. Alright, so I cut up this pattern paper and I'm just going to put pieces on it until it's a little bit covered, but not all the way. Just want to give it some pizzazz, some pop. I use every piece of an old pattern. Oh look, see, it just comes out of its little tunnel. But I'm going to use it all. Those little pieces are kind of priceless. You can do it like that too. Kind of have to get creative sometimes. All right. Now I'm going to get my awl, if I can find it. Bear with me, guys, because this is the part where I have to dig to find all my stuff. I know it's in here, but it is eluding me. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going to get my awl, put this down on my mat, figure out where I want the tag hole to be, and make me a tag hole. I will figure out how I want to adhere it, because remember, I got this little bracelet as a cheapy throwaway from somebody else that they wanted to get rid of. And those are the best kind of things to use. Things that nobody else wants. Thought about clothing. You know, you could get clothing, cut it up for material, and it'd be way cheaper than using going and buying new material. So that's really nice, but it needs more. It needs more. I got some lace. I got this lace for 97 cents or $1 at Walmart. They come in little eggs, so definitely something everybody should have on their little list. And I'm just going to okay guys, I'm going to have to end it here, but I did put lace on the back of this and I just folded it over. I used my clear glue in a jar there, and so I'm going to let that dry, but this is how the tag turned out. I may add some more embellishments to it, maybe a button right there, and then that'll go in this little pocket right here. Ooh, and that will be my page for now. I may add more, but my camera is dying, so I'm going to go bring that to the camera shop, and I will see you next time.
I